Good evening, folks. Tonight we are shooting in 4K on a Sony a7S III that just came out recently. Also have better audio quality, so I'm listening to what you people have to say. Anyways, we are going fully in depth on the Tesla Model Y. I told you I'm going to be making as many videos as possible on it, and tonight we are covering the nighttime features that you might not realize you have when you're test driving your Tesla. A lot of times you're doing your test drive in the day, you don't see what lights the car has, so I'm going to show you that. First thing we're going to start with is the Frunk. To open the Frunk from the outside, we're just going to go into the app and open it up. Does the latch release? And you'll notice when you open it up, again, this is something you're probably not going to see during the day. There's a little light in here that lights up the cabin. So if there's smaller items in here, you'll be able to have some light to see where you're going. Also, recommendation, one night I got chicken wings. The trash from that smells so bad. Oh my God, I'm dying. Anyways, one night I got chicken wings and I put them in the Frunk, drove home, and they were cold because it gets very cold up here. So if you get chicken wings or something that needs to stay hot, don't put it in the Frunk because it will be cold. So now onto the interior of the car. Here's how you're going to adjust a lot of these settings. You're going to click on the car on the bottom left, and then you're going to go to lights. So right now the headlights are off. There's a parking mode, which was interesting as you're seeing being demonstrated on the screen right now. Just not as intense of a setting, but still showing that someone's in the car or there's a car here. And then there's also on, which is full intensity, and then auto, which is what I leave my headlights on. Also something when I was just going through this setting, the fog lights, the car looks really cool coming down the street when you have the fog lights on. But again, it's an electric car. You want to be as efficient as possible. So if you're running low on battery, maybe the fog lights you want to take off. I think that's a little bit extreme. I don't know how much energy these are actually taking, but I think that's why you can be so precise with these settings. So I'll be running with the fog lights on. There's also the dome lights. I usually just have the dome lights off, but I have them on auto right now. And then on, as you can see, just kind of lights up the interior. And the rear seats, which we'll get to, have some dome lights as well. That's how you turn them off. The ambient lighting is down in the footwells. So you click this here, blue means on, and there's a very dim light, but it does give you some illumination down at your feet. When you get in a Model 3 or a Model Y, it's kind of shocking how dark it is on the cabin because there's no speedometer or anything lighting up to look at. It's just the screen, which right now is in light mode. A lot of the areas that are white during the day are black during the night. So it's not as intense on your eyes and it's easier to pick things out. You also have the auto high beam. I usually keep that setting off, but again, the car just knows when an oncoming car is coming and it's able to adjust, either turn the high beams on after you pass or off when someone's coming your way. Headlights after exit, after you leave the car, the headlights will turn on, makes the car look cool. And then the steering wheel lights, this is such a small, tiny, precise option, but if you go ahead and click this on, you're able to see what that does as well. The other thing I just noticed is the door release here. It's a button you press down, also has a little illumination. And then all four windows, which are auto roll down, if you press them all the way down, are illuminated. Only on the driver's side you have access to all four windows. So now we'll move on to the back seats and then the trunk. I'll go ahead and open up the trunk from here. and I have it set to a lower setting, so when my garage door is up, it doesn't bump off the top of that. The way you do that is you hold it to the setting you want. So if you need it to be here, if that's the max you want your trunk to open automatically, you just hold this button for 3 seconds, it'll beep, and then you have it set. So right now I can push it all the way up because we don't need to. But onto the back seat here. Again, the back seat, more the same. It's just the dome lights that light up the back of the car for when you're getting in and out. Also, this accessory I have from GJEEBSMAY has this little LED light on it. This is just a charger for my passengers, whether they're in the back or the front. It's the USB-C connection to the Lightning for the iPhone. So this is a really nice product. I have them linked down in the description below. If you use my code Gjeebs, you save 10%. High quality products. I have the matte center console finish, which looks great, and then the cell phone holder. And they also just released a pearl white center console finish, which they sent me, and I might install that as well. So just some accessories to look into. They are high quality. I really like the company. Check them out in the description. Moving on to the trunk. This is the best light in the car. It's an LED light that shines perfectly and illuminates perfectly the trunk. Every corner, every nook and cranny, the entire thing is illuminated. Even these holes here on the side, the dark abyss, they are still lit up and you can see what's down there. So I think Tesla did a really nice job with this light, especially being an SUV. You know, you're gonna be using it a lot, you're gonna have kids in it, whatever. You're gonna be able to see, you know, if body parts, you could put bodies in here and refrigerate it maybe. So you're gonna be able to get the fingers, you'll be able to find all of the body parts, all of the hair from whatever you did and make sure all evidence is removed. So I think that's a really nice feature that Tesla put in. The other thing to note is they didn't, even when you open this up, you'd think there's a light down here, but when you open it, you realize that this light still actually illuminates even this dark well down below. So I think that's really impressive. And again, some of that is Andrew's light shining through, but for the most part, I mean, this is illuminated. It's pretty good. So that's it. And if you're wondering what mats these are, I'll have the video linked down in the description. They're 3D Mats USA. The fitment is so perfect in this car. They even have the detail of putting them down in the hole on the either side. So you have this, has a little R on it. And then this stuff here is their proprietary technology. I think it's called Max Spider technology. So when it's not like Velcro where it's going to rip up the carpet. It sticks, it's very rigid, but then it's not going to fluff the carpet up in the car, like rip the strands. So this stuff's amazing. These mats have been amazing, very durable. They stay in place. Pay me $1 million. So that's it. I hope that's helpful to you if you're looking to buy a Tesla Model Y or a Tesla in general. Again, these videos are just to go as in-depth as possible, whether you already own one or you're going to own one, just making sure it's the right car for you. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked the quality of this video. I'm not going to do it every time, but as much as I can, I will, because it's nice watching nice things. Thank you for watching. If you're still with me in the video, please God, like it. Just like it. Just like the video. It's very simple. It's free to you. It's free to like this video, and I hope you do so. Thank you.